Ideal gas law is applicable at A. Low T low P, B. High T high P, C. Low T high P, D. High T low P. The correct answer is high T low P. Reduced pressure of a gas is the ratio of its A. Pressure to critical pressure, B. Critical pressure to pressure, C. Pressure to pseudo-critical pressure, D. Pseudo-critical pressure to pressure. The correct answer is pressure to critical pressure. For a reversible process involving only pressure volume work, A. dFTP 0, B. dFTP 0, C. dFTP 0, D. dTV 0. The correct answer is dFTP 0. Air enters an adiabatic compressor at 300 K. The exit temperature for a compression ratio of 3 assuming air to be an ideal gas YCPCV75 and the process to be reversible is A. 3000-327, B. 3000-335, C. 30,000-3337, D. 3000-357. The correct answer is 3000-327. Entropy change for an irreversible process taking system and surrounding together is A. 0, B. 0, C. 0, D. None of these. The correct answer is 0. In a homogeneous solution, the fugacity of a component depends upon the A. Pressure, B. Composition, C. Temperature, D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. For an incompressible fluid, D is a function of both pressure as well as temperature. A. Internal energy, B. Enthalpy, C. Entropy, D. All A, B, C. The correct answer is enthalpy. An ideal monoatomic gas is taken round the cycle ABCDA as shown below in the PV diagram. The work done during the cycle is A. PV, B. 2 PV, C. PV2, D. 0. The correct answer is PV. 1 ton of refrigeration capacity is equivalent to the heat removal rate of A. 50 kcal HR, B. 200 BTU HR, C. 200 BTU minute, D. 200 BTU day. The correct answer is 200 BTU minute. What is the degree of freedom for a system comprising liquid-water equilibrium with its vapor? A. 0, B. 1, C. 2, D. 3. The correct answer is 1. Equilibrium constant of a reaction varies with the A. Initial concentration of the reactant, B. Pressure, C. Temperature, D. None of these. The correct answer is temperature. Third law of thermodynamics is concerned with the A. Value of absolute entropy, B. Energy transfer, C. Direction of energy transfer, D. None of these. The correct answer is value of absolute entropy. Claudes' liquefaction process employs the cooling of gases by A. Expansion in an engine, B. Following a constant pressure cycle, C. Throttling, D. None of these. The correct answer is expansion in an engine. Gibbs free energy F is defined as A. FETS, B. FHTS, C. FHTS, D. FETS. The correct answer is FHTS. The expression for entropy change given by SNR ln V2 V1 NC ln T2 T1 is valid for A. Reversible isothermal volume change, B. Heating of a substance, C. Cooling of a substance, D. Simultaneous heating and expansion of an ideal gas. The correct answer is simultaneous heating and expansion of an ideal gas. The second law of thermodynamics states that the energy change of a system undergoing any reversible process is zero. B. It is not possible to transfer heat from a lower temperature to a higher temperature. C. The total energy of system and surrounding remains the same. D. None of the above. The correct answer is none of the above. Internal energy of an ideal gas. A. Increases with increase in pressure. B. Decreases with increase in temperature. C. Is independent of temperature. D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. A refrigerator works on the principle of law of thermodynamics. A. Zeroth. B. First. C. Second. D. Third. The correct answer is second. Pick out the wrong statement. The conversion for a gas phase reaction increases with decrease in pressure if there is an increase in volume accompanying the reaction. B. With increase in temperature the equilibrium constant increases for an exothermic reaction. C. The equilibrium constant of a reaction depends upon temperature only. D. The conversion for a gas phase reaction increases with increase in pressure if there is a decrease in volume accompanying the reaction. The correct answer is with increase in temperature the equilibrium constant increases for an exothermic reaction. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Enthalpies of all elements in their standard states are assumed to be zero. B. Combustion reactions are never endothermic in nature. C. Heat of reaction at constant volume is equal to the change in internal energy. D. Clausius-Clapeyron equation is not applicable to melting process. The correct answer is Clausius-Clapeyron equation is not applicable to melting process. Which of the following is affected by the temperature? A. Fugacity. B. Activity coefficient. C. Free energy. D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Work done may be calculated by the expression for processes. A. Non-flow reversible. B. Adiabatic. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. The molar excess Gibbs free energy GE for a binary liquid mixture at T and P is given by GERTA x1, x2 where A is a constant. The corresponding equation for L and Y1 where Y1 is the activity coefficient of component 1 is A x2 2, B x1, C x2, D x1 2. The correct answer is A x22. The adiabatic throttling process of a perfect gas is one of constant enthalpy. A. In which there is a temperature drop. B. Which is exemplified by a non-steady flow expansion. C. Which can be performed in a pipe with a constriction. D. In which there is an increase in temperature. The correct answer is which can be performed in a pipe with a constriction. For spontaneous changes in an isolated system S entropy, A. ds0, B. ds0, C. ds0, D. ds constant. The correct answer is ds0. A gas performs the maximum work when it expands. A. Non-uniformly. B. adiabatically. C. isobarically. D. isothermally. The correct answer is isobarically. There is a change in during the phase transition. A. Volume. B. Pressure. C. Temperature. D. All ABC. The correct answer is volume. Which of the following is Virial equation of state? A. PAV2 VBNRT. B. PVNRT. C. PVABV CV2 DV3. D. The correct answer is PVABV CV2 DV3. Pressure enthalpy chart is useful in refrigeration. The change in internal energy of an ideal fluid used in ideal refrigeration cycle is A. Positive. B. Negative. C. 0. D. Infinity. The correct answer is 0. First law of thermodynamics deals with the A. Direction of energy transfer. B. Reversible processes only. C. Irreversible processes only. D. None of these. The correct answer is direction of energy transfer. Henry's law is closely obeyed by a gas when its is extremely high. A. Pressure. B. Solubility. C. Temperature. D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Fugacity and pressure are numerically not equal for the gases. A. At low temperature and high pressure. B. At standard state. C. Both A and B. D. In ideal state. The correct answer is both A and B. A solute distributes itself between two non-miscible solvents in contact with each other in such a way that at a constant temperature the ratio of its concentrations in two layers is constant irrespective of its total amount. This is A. The distribution law. B. Followed from Joules' equation. C. A corollary of Henry's law. D. None of these. The correct answer is the distribution law. A solid is transformed into vapor without going to the liquid phase at A. Triple point. B. Boiling point. C. Below triple point. D. Always. The correct answer is triple point. A gas mixture of three components is brought in contact with a dispersion of an organic phase in water. The degree of freedom of the system are A. 4. B. 3. C. 5. D. 6. The correct answer is 3. 1 m3 of an ideal gas at 500 K and 1000 kPa expands reversibly to 5 times its initial volume in an insulated container. If the specific heat capacity at constant pressure of the gas is 21 J mole K, the final temperature will be A. 35 K, B. 174 K, C. 274 K, D. 154 K. The correct answer is 274 K. For a thermodynamic system containing X chemical species, the maximum number of phases that can coexist at equilibrium is A. X, B. X1, C. X2, D. X3. The correct answer is X2. A reasonably general expression for vapor-liquid phase equilibrium at low to moderate pressure is IYIPYIXIFI, where is a vapor fugacity component, YI is the liquid activity coefficient and Fi is the fugacity of the pure component I. The Ki value YIKIXI is therefore in general a function of A. Temperature only, B. Temperature and pressure only, C. Temperature, pressure, and liquid composition Xi only, D. Temperature, pressure, liquid composition Xi, and vapor composition Yi. The correct answer is temperature, pressure, and liquid composition Xi only. Standard temperature and pressure S.T.P is A0C and 750 mm Hg. B15C and 750 mm Hg. C0C and 1 kg FCm2. D15C and 1 kg FCm2. The correct answer is 0C and 750 mm Hg. Normal temperature and pressure Ntp corresponds to A0C and 760 mm Hg. B15C and 760 mm Hg. C20C and 760 mm Hg. D0C and 1 kg FCm2. The correct answer is 20C and 760 mm Hg. The minimum number of phases that can exist in a system is A0, B1, C2, D3. The correct answer is 1. Enthalpy changes over a constant pressure path are always zero for gas. A. Any. B. A perfect. C. An easily liquefiable. D. A real. The correct answer is a perfect. The fugacity of a gas in a mixture is equal to the product of its mole fraction and its fugacity in the pure state at the total pressure of the mixture. This is the statement as per Gibbs Helmholtz. B. Called Lewis-Randall rule. C. Henry's law. D. None of these. The correct answer is called Lewis-Randall rule. Does not change during phase transformation processes like sublimation, melting, vaporization. A. Entropy. B. Gibbs free energy. C. Internal energy. D. All ABC. The correct answer is Gibbs free energy. Which one is true for a throttling process? A. A gas may have more than one inversion temperatures. B. The inversion temperature is different for different gases. C. The inversion temperature is same for all gases. D. The inversion temperature is the temperature at which Joule-Thomson coefficient is infinity. The correct answer is the inversion temperature is different for different gases. Choose the condition that must be specified in order to liquefy CO2. Triple point for CO2 is 57 C and 5.2 atm. A. Pressure must be kept below 5.2 atm. B. Temperature must be kept above 57 C. C. Pressure must be kept below 5.2 atm. And temperature must be kept above 57 C. D. Pressure and temperature must be kept below 5.2 atm. And 57 C respectively. The correct answer is pressure and temperature must be kept below 5.2 atm. And 57 C respectively. If two pure liquid constituents are mixed in any proportion to give an ideal solution, there is no change in A. Volume. B. Enthalpy. C. Both A, B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A, B. 1 mole of nitrogen at 8 bar and 600 K is contained in a piston-cylinder arrangement. It is brought to 1 bar isothermally against a resisting pressure of 1 bar. The work done in joules by the gas is A. 30,554. B. 10,373. C. 4,988.4. D. 4,364.9. The correct answer is 10,373. Lenzs law results from the law of conservation of A. Mass. B. Momentum. C. Energy. D. None of these. The correct answer is energy.